What's going on, duelists? It's your boy Nick, bringing you game 2 of the live duel video for MYUTANT GHOTI versus Branded. If you guys watched game 1, which is in a link in the description below, you would have seen that I didn't open the greatest of hands. I literally opened triple copies of Infinite Impermanence, passed turn on an empty board. He hit me with Aluber and
That's great.
Albion, and that, you know, basically almost halved my life. And then he made a Masquerade on top of it, and I sequenced my plays terribly. I shift too early when I could have outed the Masquerade, but on the crackback, I knew he had a Branded Fusion because he searched it off the Albion in the graveyard, and then he normal summoned Albaz for turn. I just scooped it up. I had no way to play through that. So we're in game 2 now. Hopefully this game's a little more interesting. For those of you new to the channel, welcome. My name's Nick. We do Yu-Gi-Oh! Content mainly focused around rogue and casual decks alike. If those are things that you're interested in, then I highly encourage you to subscribe. Making my way up to the 1,000 subscriber benchmark, and I need your help to get there. So like the video, comment down below what you think. And with that being said, we're going to get started on these duels. Again, it's Branded versus MYUTANT GHOTI. Links down in the description below for each deck being played here, as well as links to game 1 and possibly a game 3 if there is one. So I did lose game 1, so I'm going to elect to go first.
Good luck.
Good luck to you. Start the timer, and let's get into it and see what happens. Okay. I will start things off by normal summoning Fairy of the Ghoti. I will then activate Ready Fusion by paying 1,000 of my life. This allows me to special summon a level 6 or lower non-effect fusion monster from the extra deck, but it cannot attack. Also destroy it during the end phase. This is treated as a fusion summon.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and summon out a copy of Rare Fish from my extra deck.
I've never seen that card in a long time.
Then I'm going to go ahead and synchro both of these off for a copy of Ariompos, Serpent of the Ghoti, activating its effects upon its synchro summon to banish a level 6 or lower fish monster from my deck. Banishing a copy of Paces, Light of the Ghoti. Then I will be using Shift's Graveyard effect here, targeting a fish I control, banishing the Shift from grave, and then increasing that fish monster's attack by 500 until the end of this turn. The stat buff isn't usually important, but the fact that Shift can banish itself from grave is. I will then set one back row and pass turn.
All right. Drawing?
Yes, sir. Let me know once you reach standby.
Standby.
Activating the effect of Shift Fairy of the Ghoti to special summon itself on the next standby after the turn it was banished.
Sure.
Then activating in the next chain, Paces, Light of the Ghoti, to do the same thing. Special summon itself on the standby after it was banished.
Mm-hmm.
Now, since both of these were special summoned during your turn, they have the ability to quick effect on your main phase, synchro summon into a fish synchro I control. Or using monsters I control, excuse me.
Okay.
Alright. You can proceed.
All right. We were in standby, right?
Yes.
So main phase.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and activate Allure of Darkness.
Starting with the Allure. Yeah, that's fine.
Drawing 2.
Okay.
Then I got to banish a dark monster from my hand.
Okay.
Yeah, banish the Beast of Surrender.
Just steal Sarnair. Interesting. Okay.
Next, I'm going to go ahead and activate Branded Regained. Oh, alright.
Branded Regained is fine. What does that do?
If light or dark monster is banished, except during the damage step, I can target one of these, load those monsters, and place them at the bottom of the deck.
To then draw a card.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright. So those are both tuners, correct?
They are.
I'm going to go ahead and activate Branded Fusion.
That is fine. I have no response to that.
Okay. One second.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna send Wallbaz.
Okay. Branded Fusion.
And one second. Just make sure I got things right. I'll send Fallen Wallbaz and Blazing Cartesia.
And Cartesia. Okay. Interesting.
Fusion Summon. Albion Sanctifier.
Figured that was coming. Okay.
Albion Summon.
What does it do?
On my opponent's turn, well, first of all, it can't be targeted.
Okay.
It cannot be used as fusion material.
Okay.
And on my opponent's turn, I can target 2 monsters from either person's graveyard,
Mm-hmm.
and choose one of those to special summon on my field, and the other one on my opponent's field.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Anything on summon?
Nothing on summon.
So I'll leave main, enter battle.
Thinking at end of main. Let's see here. I'm gonna activate the effect of Pace's Light of the Ghoti to attempt to synchro summon.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm going to summon out a copy of White Aura Whale. I will activate Whale's Chainlink 1, Ariampos' Chainlink 2.
What does Whale do?
When this card is synchro summoned, I can destroy all the opponent's attack position monsters. Does not target.
Thinking.
But Whale's 1, Ariampos is 2, so if you have a response, the only thing you can respond to is some chain blocking Whale.
I can't respond with a quick effect?
You can, but these were 2 effects that trigger at the same time, so I'm sequencing them. I pick my chain links first. Whale's 1, Ariampos is 2, so if you have like an Ash or something, you can only respond to the chain link 2 effect. And what that effect is if this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, I can target a fish in grave, banish it, then I can add a fish with an equal or lower level from the deck to my hand.
Huh. That's important. I'll try to redeem a courier.
The Ariampos effect?
I guess that's the only one I can use.
Okay. I would have targeted the paces, but the targeting's cost, so that gets negated. Then Whale resolves to destroy all attack position monsters you control.
Okay. Alright.
It is still your turn.
I'll go ahead and kaiju the whale. I'll kaiju myself.
Okay, specialing your own kaiju. That's fine.
We'll go to battle.
Thinking at end of main again.
Okay.
Or actually, no, that's fine. Nothing at end of main. You can proceed to your battle phase.
Okay. Where's this card?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, chain blocking is pretty crazy in Yu-Gi-Oh! If you can sequence it correctly.
I'll go ahead and. I mean, the shift's just gonna come back.
Yes, the only downside you put it in the graveyard.
Yeah, that's
where
fine. I'll take the shift.
attack the shift. Okay, shift gets killed by battle.
All right, I'll set.
Set one. Okay.
And at end phase.
Yes, I think Cartesia comes to hand.
Cartesia comes to hand.
Okay.
That's over to you.
That's over to you. I will draw for turn. Anything on the draw phase?
Nope.
Anything in the standby phase?
Nope.
Okay. Thinking looking at what I have here. I will go to main phase. In the main phase, I'm going to activate the effect of Snopio, Shade of the Ghoti, in my hand to banish 2 fish monsters from my hand and or graveyard as cost. I'll be banishing from the grave. I will banish a Paces, and I will actually banish the white Aura Whale in my graveyard. And Snopios will special summon itself. I will activate its effect upon its summon. If this card is special summoned, I can target a face-up card in the field and banish it when it leaves the field. Target share branded regained.
Okay.
Okay. Then, thinking on how I want to go about this. I'm going to tribute off the kaiju I have to normal summon a copy of Enoch, Sentry of the Ghoti. And I will activate its effect upon summon. If it's normal or special, it can target one of my banished level 4 or lower fish monsters, targeting Paces, and attempt to special summon it, but negate its effects. Special Paces. I will then activate Enoch's secondary effect. I can banish a fish monster from my hand or face-up field. I'll be banishing a copy of Schiff in my hand to then add a Ghoti trap from the deck to my hand. Adding Ghoti chain. Okay. I will synchro with both of these monsters to make a copy of Adamancipator Risen Dragite. Dragite's a level 8 rock water synchro. And it has an effect to excavate, but that's mainly if you're playing this in an Adamancipator deck. But the secondary effect is it's a spell trap negate. It states that when the opponent activates a spell trap card or spell trap effect, while I have a water monster in my grave, quick effect, I can negate the activation, and if I do, destroy it. I will attempt to leave my main and enter battle.
Go for it.
Dragite, swing over the kaiju for
200.
200. Kaiju dive. And then I will go Snopios directly for 21. I will then set one back row. Pass turn.
Okay, drawing.
Yes, sir. Let me know when you get to standby.
Standby.
Select the shift. Since it was banished last turn, it will special summon itself. And because it was special summoned on your turn, I can quick sync into a fish synchro. Got a duel in our hands, boys. Much better than game one. Opponent is big think right now.
I'm in a rough spot right now, man.
You got a Cartesian and an unknown, whatever you drew for turn. Hopefully I won't be expecting any more kaijus given you burned 2 of them.
I'm gonna go ahead and normal Permanent Bufalicula.
It's in a normal Bufalicula. That's a play I've never seen. What, can I read it?
Yeah.
This is on field effect. This card sent to the graveyard, I add it to your extra because you can add a face of Dark Pendulum. Okay, no, that's fine. Alright. So far, so good.
We're going some.
Yeah.
I'm gonna special summon Cartesian. Because I have a Albaz in the graveyard.
You have an Albaz in the graveyard. You do. Okay. Alright. No response.
I'm gonna go ahead and, well, attempt to use a Cartesian's effect.
Activating Cartesia's effect. Thinking on that. She lets you fuse using material from hand or field, but you have no hand. Yeah, I am. Big think on this. I'm going to activate Infinite Impermanence, targeting Cartesia, and Infinite Impermanence will negate her effects.
Okay.
Do you have a response to Infinite Imperm?
Nope.
I will then, in response to my Imperm, chain Shift Fairy of the Ghoti to quick sync using Shift and the Snopios. I will go ahead and make a copy of Ascan, the bicorned Ghoti. And I will go Chainlink 1 Ascan. I will target himself and your copy of Branded Regained. And then I will
Banish?
to attempt to banish, and then I will sequence Snopios' Chainlink 2 in the graveyard. Oh, actually, never mind. Snopios was not banished. Okay, nothing from a graveyard. So yeah, just on field effect of Ascan then. Targeting himself and that, and they will both be getting banished. Imperm goes to grave. On a new chain, Ascan's banished effect triggers. It states, if this card is banished, I can banish a fish from my graveyard to then special summon this card. Banishing the fish from grave is cost. I will banish a copy of Snopios from my grave to then summon out Ascan. And then, on another new chain, trigger Snopios' banished effect. If this card is banished, I can banish a fish monster from my graveyard to add this card to hand. So I will be banishing Paces from grave to add the Snopios back to my hand. Still your turn.
Hey, Bastard. I got nothing else.
Okay. We'll go end phase. I got nothing. I will draw for turn. That's interesting. Anything on draw? Standby phase. Paces effect. 2 special.
I'll chain.
We're still in standby.
Cartouche. Oh, go ahead. Yep.
Paces specials. Then we can move to main. Thinking though before I do anything in main phase. Big think. I'm gonna synchro using Ascan and the Paces. For a copy of Sword Soul, the Supreme Sovereign Cheng Ying.
I'll chain.
Sure.
No. Not yet.
No chain?
Nope.
Okay. I will then activate the effect of Snopio, Shade of the Ghoti in hand. I can banish 2 fish monsters from my hand and or graveyard for cost, and then special discard from hand. I will banish an Ascan and a Paces for cost. To then special Snopios to field. And then upon its summon, I will go Chainlink 1 Snopios, targeting Cartesia. Chainlink 2 Cheng Ying, followed by Chainlink 3 Ascan in the Banish Zone.
Does chaining's affect target?
What do you mean?
Your
The Cheng Ying's effect does not target, no. So Chainlink 1 Snopios, targeting Cartesia. What he does is when he's special summoned, he targets any face-up card on field. The card he targets, when it leaves, it gets banished instead of going to grave. Cheng Ying, when a card is banished, which 2 just were, I can banish a card on your field and out of your graveyard, non-target. And then the Ascan in the Banish Zone, when it's banished, I can banish a fish from grave to then special the Ascan to field. So it's Chainlink 1, targeting Cartesian, Chainlink 2 Cheng Ying, followed by Chainlink 3 Ascan.
Okay.
At this point, we go to an open game state and
Yeah, well, I'll chain. I might as well chain.
chain Cartesia.
So I'll use Cartesia and Plant.
Buffalicula goes to the extra deck face up because there's a pendulum on field.
Okay.
She gets banished.
Even though it was normal summoned?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cartesia gets banished because she's leaving the field.
But they activated the effect. You didn't. It isn't resolved yet, right?
It doesn't matter. I already targeted the card.
Okay.
Like, it's like, it doesn't, here, so, if this card is special summoned, I can target a face-up card in the field. So I did target it, and then just banish it when it leaves.
Because it didn't resolve yet. So, because my thing happened.
Your target left. I see what you're saying. Yeah, then it goes to grave. You're correct.
Okay.
Yeah, because it'd be like if I impermed her and you chain.
Right.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So I'll do that. I'll go ahead and grab Branduno.
Okay. Now, he won't trigger his effect until the rest of the Chainlink resolves. So, Cartesia was Chainlink 4 to my Chainlink 3, 2, and 1. So, 3 will resolve. This change it all backwards. So, Ascan triggers. If this card is banished, I can banish a fish from grave for cost. Banishing Schiff from my graveyard. Ascan will revive itself. Chainlink 2. Cheng Ying triggers. Non-target, I get to banish a card you control and out of your graveyard. So we'll get rid of the Guggenol, and I'll get rid of the Cartesia in your grave.
So 2 cards banished?
Yeah. 1 on field, 1 in grave. And then Snopios fizzles because his target left. And now, basically, your Guggenol misses its timing. It doesn't miss timing because it's an if effect, but it's not on field to actually activate at a point of resolution.
Okay. Okay. Your turn.
Oh, it was my turn. I'm sorry. Then attempt to enter battle.
Go for it.
It's pretty much game. Cheng Ying's big. Cheng Ying, I don't even know how big Cheng Ying is. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's 37. So swing for 37. And then swing with Dragite for $3,000, which is game.
Yep, got it.
GG. Mutant Ghoti takes game 2, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that live duel. Links in the description down below for not only game 1, but now there'll be a game 3, so expect a link down below in the description for that, as well as links in the description for each deck profile being played here today. If you guys like what you see and you're not subscribed, subscribe. I'm working my way to 1,000 subs and I need your help to get there. Like the video and comment down below on what you thought of Mutant Ghoti versus Branded. This is Nick, signing out. I'll be seeing you in the end phase.